And that's when Circus Baby ran in and she ripped the chip out of my head, or so I guess. It's all kind of a blur.
Is this your husband?
Unfortunately.
Hello to you too. Surprised you even agreed to this.
I'm surprised you actually came here within 10 minutes. Always late, so we got started without you. After all, we only have an hour.
Well, you did tell me the time at the last minute, so...
Well, you're the one who wanted this planned, are you not?
Well, it's a good thing you guys are in couples therapy.
Great. Anyways, what happens now?
Told me the whole story of everything that happened, but now that we're out of Fantasyland, we can get into your guys' real issues.
Right. Sure.
You do know we're animatronics, right?
Yeah, but you know.
Well, he's also bald. I didn't know bald people existed.
I'm sorry.
Your attitude is unnecessary.
Let's just get into the therapy, shall we?
Sure.
So, let's start with an easy question for you guys. How long have you known each other?
You'll have fun answering this one.
We've known each other for approximately 5 years. We met and started dating around 4.5 years ago, actually. We knew each other for like half a year before we officially started dating.
But we didn't date the whole time. We broke up because I realized I was too good for him. And then I had a maternity chip implanted into my head, and then I, for some reason, thought it was a good idea to get engaged and married to him.
We broke up about 2 years into dating because, well, she got obsessed with herself really quickly off of her popularity.
As I should.
You got obsessed with yourself. Okay, yeah.
I mean, yes, clearly you can't tell it now, but I used to be what they call, great and beautiful and fantastic and gorgeous. I have plenty of simps.
Ma'am, if you could just sit back down on the couch, that would be great.
I am still very youthful, I'll have you know, and once I'm fixed, you too, Dr. Bill, is it, will be
Yes.
simping for Roxanne Wolf.
All right, this is highly inappropriate, ma'am. If you could just sit back on the.
Oh,
You know what's highly inappropriate is how shiny your head is. In fact, I can actually see myself in the reflection.
I'm sorry.
I'm surprised you're acting like you don't know her, since last time I saw you, you were trying to convince me not to go through the wedding and all that last time.
Excuse me? I've never met either of you before.
When you brought me on your show last time.
You were on the Dr. Bill show.
Yeah.
I don't have a show. What?
Are we actually with Dr. Phil, or is he...
This is Dr. Bill?
I told you to hire Dr. Phil!
Well, no.
Dr. Phil is actually my brother.
Oh, makes sense. The widely, more successful, well-known one.
Right. Put together
Well-
for the most part. And
At least he has more hair.
So, the reason I asked for this was not to salvage marriage, since I already said that if Roxanne, after getting the chip out, wanted to divorce, I was not going to stop it or fight it.
I definitely think she wants a divorce, if I'm just in my professional opinion.
Oh, your professional opinion. What gave you that idea?
Well, but I mainly wanted to help out is, well, her attitude right now is...
Excuse me.
Well,
I don't have an attitude. It's not my fault that I'm perfect in almost every way, and you can't handle it.
It is a lot to handle. He's not wrong.
You know what? Your chair looks a lot more comfortable. May I sit there?
Ma'am, if you could go back to the couch.
Roxanne, it's best to come back to the couch.
Okay. All right. Hey, you can.
Thank you.
I will sit next to your bear friend here.
But the reason is, she has been extremely aggressive to everyone, including our adopted son, Gregory.
You have a son.
Yes, everyone has wronged me, including my son. So he deserves it, as do you, as does everyone.
He was the one that helped bring you back.
How old is this child?
12.
Yes.
He did no such thing. You were the one who kept him in a room away from me, scared that what? I'd bite his little head off.
You threatened to bite your 12-year-old son?
No, I'm just saying he was scared that I would.
Why would he be scared of you biting him if he's not had previous behavior like
Because
this
I'm
before?
spooky, Dr. Bill.
She has been hyper-aggressive against him as of late.
I haven't been hyper-aggressive against him. I've been hyper-aggressive against everyone.
You could just get up. That would be,
If you could get your bald head out of my face, that would be great as well. Are you crying?
No, I'm not crying. Okay,
Oh, I made our therapist cry, Glamrock Freddy.
this is...
Where did your clipboard go? I wanted to look at it. Oh, here it is.
Oh, this is my own personal notes. So thank you very much.
Oh, booze. Now this is important.
Oh, ma'am, this is not for you. Okay, no.
Don't worry, you have other bottles here too.
Oh, perfect. Yes, that's great.
I think you're going to need more.
If we could just sit back down and continue the session, that would be great. I do have some more questions for you guys. Maybe we can dive a little deeper.
Fine, but I'm taking this pen.
So what exactly are your expectations?
I want Glamrock Freddy to leave me alone for the rest of our lives. I got married under false pretenses, you see, Dr. Bill. I had a maternity chip planted into my head. Do you know how many children I wanted? Hundreds of children. And everyone was just going to let it happen.
I keep telling you, we couldn't get it out. All of us tried our best. Every time that we tried, there was a risk of you dying, and sorry that we didn't want to risk your life.
So let's go ahead and continue this session. Why originally did you two fall in love?
Because he was the, hot guy in high school, I guess.
So do you still have these feelings for him?
No.
Oh, right.
I mean, he's still hot. Not as hot as me, though.
We comfort each other, actually, back then. Roxanne wasn't.
He thinks I was sweet back then. X'd it out.
I didn't know if I had passed my audition or if I had completely failed it, and Roxanne, out of everyone, sat next to me and just started talking to me. Tried to calm me down, saying that, a big bear like me shouldn't look so, little. I'm a big, strong guy. I more than likely made a good impression, and we just started talking and hanging out more after that, and eventually it led us to us dating.
Yep.
Let's move on. Let's ask you each separate questions now. Do you feel loved and appreciated in this relationship?
Oh, not by far. No.
Roxanne,
Yes.
do you feel loved or appreciated in this relationship?
Well, yes. Have you seen me? Everybody loves and appreciates me in every relationship that I'm in.
Of course, sorry. That was my bad for asking that question. How exactly, for Freddy's sake, Roxanne, would you describe your ideal relationship?
I'm not.
So I am starting to question why it is that you came to couples therapy instead of a courtroom.
It was actually required by the court that we try to do this first before going to it.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
I'm assuming they asked you a lot of the same questions there, and
Unfortunately.
Can I just tell you something quick? They actually wanted regular therapy, especially with how Roxanne is. But every time that was mentioned, she threatened to throw the judge out the window, so this is the best version we got.
Okay, so don't mention regular therapy. Good to know.
What did you say?
Oh, nothing.
I wouldn't want to
nothing.
have to throw somebody out the window.
Oh, no, not me. No. I think you are gorgeous.
Well, thank you. Tell me more.
Right. So, what are you two doing to improve the relationship that you guys have together?
Oh, I am working on lots of improvements. I actually recently paid a nice little visit to my friend, Eclipse.
You what?
And Eclipse and I decided to work together. He's going to help fix me. And I'm going to help him with his little projects as well.
Finding new friends outside of your relationship to help cope can always...
Eclipse is evil!
Exactly. See? Freddy, the therapist, thinks I made a great decision.
Of course, always seeking outside attention is good. Maybe you guys just need some separation
Doctor!
outside of each other. I don't know much about this Eclipse.
Doctor!
But judging from the rest of your friends, I'm sure he's great.
Doctor, he's the one that put her in the situation in the first place. He's the one that manipulated, that forced the chip into her head.
Oh, people make mistakes. It wasn't about me. It was about Sun. I completely understand why he did it. It's fine.
He snuck into her room in the dead of night and installed that chip into her head.
Because at the time I was interested in his other half, Sun. Well, he had other plans. Sun wasn't in the mental state for a relationship. He spared me, if anything, and of course I'm not happy about it, but he's making his wrongs into rights by fixing me.
Right. This sun and this eclipse, are they the same person?
Yes.
Yes.
Split personality disorder is the best way I can talk about it.
Except one's charming and one's an idiot.
Which is which?
I'll let you decide.
All right. Last question. Why do you feel as though you two are blaming each other for a lot of your situations that you're in?
Because it's all his fault.
But I thought you just said this eclipse person, but the chip or whatever.
Tomato.
Essentially, she blames me because in her mindset, she was gonna cling on to anyone that was willing to say yes, and I knew from the get-go that she was going to. So I said yes so that I could take care of her and prevent her from being hurt by someone that we didn't know. I tried my best with what I was given, and honestly, I know a lot of people are gonna hate me, but I just wanted to take care of Roxanne. Make sure she was happy.
Blah, blah, blah. Are we done here? I have a nail appointment.
I'm gonna go, just grab something really quick, and I will be right back.
Great. He's not coming back, is he?
No, you scared him off. I think, without eyes, you were giving him the stink eye the entire time.
Understandable. I do that to most people. Wonder where he put that clipboard of his.
You threw it behind the wine show.
I wanted to see what he wrote about me.
Yeah, no, it's stuck behind her.
Well, whatever. I know he was simping for me one way or another.
Oh, I got her right here.
Oh.
Roxanne, insane? Mental institution? He says that you need to go to a mental institution.
I'm going to make him go to a mental institution once I'm done with him.
Yes, cops, she's right here. She's right here.
Run.
Yes.
Just run. Just run.
Come back here, Dr. Bill.